Alright, let's go over our rotations. This is our home for rotation 1, setter in the left back, right side opposite the setter. Middle in the right front, libero, the white dot, opposite the middle, and outsides opposite of each other. We are going to bring our setter up here, our right side back, and it'll look like this. See, now our right side's back, DS and outside shift over, our setter pulled up, our middle and outside kind of hang out right here. And when the ball is served, our setter kind of hangs out here, and our outside is going to drop back here, our middle is going to drop back here, and our right side is going to drop back right here. It'll look like this. Now we have 3 hitting options, and once the ball goes back over, they go to base defense, which looks like this. And base defense will always be right side where the right side is, middle where the middle is, outside where the outside is. On the back row, our setter will hang out here on base defense. Our libero DS will hang out in middle back always, and then the third person will hang out here, usually the outside. That is rotation 1. Now we go back to home, which is where we started the rotation with the setter and left back. Now we're going to rotate into rotation 2. Here our DS came up, and this is when our middle subs in for our libero, because liberos do not play front row. And with our rotations, our middles do not play back row, so our middle subs it out for a libero, the white dot. So this is our home for rotation 2. Setters in middle back, setter will come up, and our outside will drop back. And it will look like this. So there you go. Setter's up, middle and right side here, and when the ball is served, our setter will come over here. Our middle is going to start out by hitting right side. Our right side is going to start hitting by middle. Our outside is going to hit right side. And it will look like this once the ball is served. Setter comes over. Our hitters get into position. And once the ball goes back over, you go into base defense. And that looks like this. And base defense is where our right side is always right side, our middle is middle, outside is outside. Our setter hangs out here, our libero DS is always a middle back, and then our outside will be on the outside, which is left back. And we're going to go back to home for rotation 2 and rotate into rotation 3. Rotation 3, our setter is left back. Our setter is going to come hang out up here, and we are going to drop our right side back. Looks like this. Setter comes up, right side drops back, outside middle hang out here. Rotation 3 is probably the easiest because right side just comes here, middle goes straight back, and outside goes straight back once the ball is served. And that looks like this. Setter comes across, hitters transition, and once the ball goes back over, we go to base defense. And base defense, as always, right side, middle, outside, setter, libero, and outside. And that is our 3 main rotations, and it really just starts right back over to rotation 1. There's 6 total rotations. So after this, the rotations start back over at 1. Rotations 4, 5, and 6 are just rotations 1, 2, and 3 again. So when we rotate, let's go back to home for rotation 3 real quick. This is home for rotation 3. So when we rotate, our setter will sub out with the right side, and when our right side comes back, our right side will sub out with the setter. So our setter just starts right back in zone 1 again. Like that. So this is also what rotation 4 looks like. This is rotation 1 and rotation 4. From rotation 3, we had our setter here, and we had our right side here. Our setter rotated and became a right side, switched out. But our right side was here, and as the right side goes to the back row, the right side and the setter switch spots.